Welcome to Terry's Driving School. My name is Terry Miataza, the founder of the driving school. Today we'll be talking about into enzima called the road signs. It's quite difficult, I know, but I'll try and break it down for everyone. So first of all, if you want to contact us, you can reach us on 066 414 That's 066 414 or you can reach out on Facebook at Terry's Driving School, or you can simply follow us osilandele na YouTube sekhona. Without wasting any time, let's jump right into it. Okay, so this is your learners, ne? We have a breakdown of i-marks zethu xa funeke sipasile. Nazi i-marks afuneke sizifumene xa funeke sipasile. So it's a multiple choice. In other words, we have 64 questions ozazibuzwa phana. Kunyanzelekile ke kuda 64 uzayibuzwa phana ufumane inani elithile. For instance, for i-controls zakho, it's going to be out of 8. They're going to ask you 8 questions based on the controls, where now you're supposed to get at least 6. But most upper grade driving school, we don't do that. We get 100%. So number one priority is to get as many numbers as you possibly can. So for science, we have 22 out of 28. Science is a tricky kakhulu, but in order for you to pass, you need to get at least 22, and then for your rules, 23. Now, without wasting any more time, masenze scope sethu. So ready? Let's get right to it. Brilliant stuff. So this is our scope for i-learners yethu, ne? Bear in mind, i-test zakho zizawuhlukana. It's not going to be the same test over and over. I-test zakho zomane zirotata, ne? So into zakwenzeka yongoku baza kubuza imibuzo ehlukeneyo. For instance, they ask you questions like number 1, babuze ba, if you may drive, what do? You may A, drive your vehicle on the sidewalk at night. B, reverse your vehicle only if it's safe to do so. C, leave the engine of your vehicle idling. Petrol. Now let me give you 3 seconds just to think and answer me. Which one is the correct one? 3, 2, 1. Well, if you guessed B, then you are 100% correct. So your answer is going to be B. That's the correct answer for number 1. Then we have number 2. To number 2, when you want to change lanes and drive from one lane to other, what must you do? Now, for all those that have been in my class, they know that we have a sequence esamangayo. I'll change almost a lane. You have to do a thing called 135. What is 135? 135 zizibhili zakho noku-indicator kwakho. So, apha sawenza njani ke ngoku? Number 1 uthi, only do it when it's safe to do so. Number 2, switch on your flicker in time to show what you are going to do. Number 3, use the mirrors of your vehicle to ensure that you know of other traffic around you. So now you need to choose the correct answer. What is the correct answer? I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B is the correct one. So if you guessed B, then you're 100% correct. The answer is B. Now let's get to number 3. At number 3, when may you not overtake another vehicle? When you, number 1, when you get cleaner, nearing a top hill. Number 2, nearing a curve. Number 3, can only see 100 meters in front of you because of dust over the road. So which one is the correct answer? Is it A, B, C? I'm giving you 3 seconds to think about it. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is, drum roll, B. B is the correct one again. Then we get to number 4. When are you allowed to drive on the shoulder of the road? When are you allowed to drive on the shoulder of the road? The shoulder of the road, the yellow lane, At number 1, anytime if you want to let another vehicle pass you. At number 2, in daytime when you want to allow another vehicle to pass you and it's safe. At number 3, when on freeway with 4 lanes in both direction and you want to drive slower than 120 kilometers per hour. At number 4, when you have a flat tire and you want to park there to change it. So which one is the correct sequence? I'm giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, the correct answer is B. Why B? First of all, yellow lane, awukwazi uqhuba kuyo ebusuku, and also you can only drive there xa unetayara elingxaki. Yellow lane yakho awuqhubi kuyo ebusuku, uqhuba kuyo only xa une-emergencies. Now, number 5. Uthi, you may not obtain a learner's license if. You may not obtain a learner's license if, at number 1, you already have a license that authorizes the driving of the same vehicle class. At 2, you are declared unfit to obtain a driver's license for a period, and that period still prevails. At number 3, your license was suspended. So which one is the correct answer? 3, 2, 1. The answer is A. Your correct answer is A. Then let's get to number 6. Number 6, uthi, at intersection, a vehicle have the right of way over pedestrians. At ubi, you must yield to oncoming traffic if you want to turn right. At uc, you can use a stop sign as a yield sign if there's no other traffic. Njani? You have 2 seconds to answer this one. This one should be easy. The answer is B. The correct answer is B. Now let's get to number 7. The license for your vehicle clearance certificate is valid for. 3 seconds to guess this one. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. I-clearance certificate yakho is valid for 12 months. Number 8. Unless otherwise shown by a sign, the general speed limit in an urban area is A. 60, B. 80, C. 100. What is the correct answer? Remember, before we move ahead, we have to understand that there's different speed limits. We have urban, we have national, and we have freeway. For freeway, it is 120 kilometers. And then for national, it is 100. And then for urban, it is, guess. Well, if you said 60, you guess correctly. The correct answer is 60. Question number 9. The legal speed limit which you may drive to A is always 120 kilometers per hour outside an urban area. B can be determined by yourself if you look at the number of lanes and the road it has. And then at OC, it is shown to you by signs next to the road. Now, this one is quite easy because if you think about it, I'm going to make an example. For instance, you're driving on a freeway and then there's no signs there. Automatically, you know that the speed limit for your freeway is 120 kilometers. But now what happens if you're driving on the freeway and then they have a sign there saying that you need to be driving by 40 kilometers per hour? Then your answer is going to be the one that is next to the road. So the correct one is C. Number 9 is C. Number 10, you may leave your vehicle engine running without supervision. B, allow someone to ride on the bumper of your vehicle. C, put your arm out by the window to give legal hand signals. That's number 10. You have 3 seconds to guess this one. 3, 2, 1. Correct answer is C. You may put your arm out the window to give legal hand signals. The key word is legal. So there are hand signals that people create, but You're not supposed to be doing that. Number 11, if you see that someone wants to overtake you, you must. Number 1, not drive faster. Number 2, keep to the left as far as it's safe. Number 3, give hand signals to allow a person to pass safely. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is A. That's the correct one. Number 12, the furthest that your vehicle's dim light may shine in front of you is 45 meters, 100 meter, or 150. Which one is the correct one? The correct answer is A, 45 meter. What is the longest period that a vehicle may be parked on one place on a road outside urban areas? The key word there in that sentence is outside urban area. Outside. We have outside and we have within. I repeat, we have outside and we have within. I'm going to make an example. For instance, you are driving your vehicle and you're off to Green Acres. And then your vehicle gets stuck. How many hours do you think you have before they tow your vehicle away? Do you have 7 days? Do you have 48 hours? Or do you have 24 hours? The answer is going to be C, 24 hours. Whenever they ask about outside urban areas, it's always 24 hours. And whenever they ask about within urban area, the answer is going to be 7 days. So in this case, they're asking about outside. So the correct answer is going to be 24 hours. Number 14. At an intersection, A, you can pass another vehicle waiting to turn right on its left-hand side by going off-road. B, you can stop in it to offload passengers. C, pedestrians who are already crossing the road when the red man signaling starts showing, they have right of way. So which one is the correct answer? You have 3 seconds to answer this one. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Pedestrians who are already crossing the road when the red man's signal starts showing, they have a right of way. Number 15. You are not allowed to stop A, on the pavement, B, with the front of your vehicle facing oncoming traffic, C, next to any obstruction. You have 3 seconds to answer this one. The correct one is 3, 2, 1. B is the correct one. You can't stop facing other traffic. Number 16. You are not allowed to stop. A, we are also prohibited to park. B, 5 meters from a bridge. C, opposite a vehicle where the roadway is 10 meters wide. So what is the correct answer? You have 3 seconds to answer this one. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Number 17. You may pass another vehicle on the left-hand side if it, number 1, indicates that it's going to turn right. Number 2, drives on the right-hand side of the road with a shoulder where you can pass. Number 3, drives in a town in the right-hand lane with 2 lanes in the same direction. So you need to select the correct combination. You have 5 seconds to answer this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The correct answer is A. Number 18. You may overtake another vehicle on the left-hand side. Number 1, when that vehicle is going to turn right and the road is wide enough that it is not necessary to drive on the shoulder. Number 2, where the road has 2 lanes for traffic in the same direction. Number 3, if a traffic officer instructs you to do so. Which one is the correct one? Is it A, B, or C? Well, the answer is easy. The answer is C. Why? Everything and anything that your traffic officer says, you need to do it. If your traffic officer tells you to stop, you need to stop. If they tell you to overtake, you overtake. So whatever they instruct you, you need to follow those rules. Number 19. You may, on a public road, A, pass another vehicle turning right on its left-hand side without driving on the shoulder of the road. B, pass another vehicle at any place on the left-hand side if it is turning right. C, not pass any vehicle on the left-hand side. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is 3, 2, 1. A is the correct one. You may pass another vehicle turning right on its left-hand side without driving on the shoulder of the road. Number 20. The last action you must take before moving to another lane. It is to. The last action you must take before moving to another lane. It is to A, switch your flicker. B, check the blind spot. C, look in the rearview mirror. So what is the last action you must take before moving to another lane? Is it A, switch on your flicker, which is your indicator? B, check your blind spot. C, look in the rearview mirror. So what are you going to do? You have 3 seconds to answer that question. 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Check the blind spot. Question 21. When are you allowed to drive your vehicle on the right-hand side of the road with traffic in both directions? A, when you switch the emergency lights of your vehicle. B, when a traffic officer shows you to do so. C, under no circumstances. What is the correct answer? Remember I said earlier on, whatever your traffic officer tells you, you need to do it. So impendulo yakho is going to be B. Number 22. If you come to a robot and a red light flashes, you must A, stop and wait for the light to change to green before you go. Stop and go only if it's safe to do so. Or look out for a roadblock as the light shows you a police stop. So which one is it going to be? Remember, once you get to a robot and your red light is flashing, you're going to treat that as your four-way. In other words, you will stop, observe, and then you'll move again. You won't stop and wait for the robot to turn green because the robots won't turn green. So the correct answer is stop and go only if it's safe to do so. B is the correct answer. Number 23. A vehicle of which brakes are not good must be towed with what? A rope, a tow bar, or a trailer? That's quite easy. How can you pull something without any brakes? How is it going to stop? So clearly A is incorrect. A trailer? Definitely not. A tow bar? Correct. The answer is a tow bar. Number 24. A safe following distance is when the vehicle in front of you suddenly stops. You could, number 1, stop without swerving. B, swerve and stop next to it. C, swerve and pass. Now, a safe following distance basically is when you're following another vehicle. Now, le moti phambi kwakho imise. All of a sudden, what do? Do you stop without swerving? Do you swerve and stop next to it? Or do you swerve and pass? This should be very easy. The correct answer is A. Stop without swerving. Number 25. You may not A. have passengers in the vehicle if you only have a learner's license. B. Leave your vehicle unattended while the engine is running. C. Drive in reverse for more than 100 meters. Which one is the correct one? The correct answer is B. Now, ladies and gents, please don't forget to like our videos on YouTube, Terry's Driving School, and also please leave a comment if you want us to cover anything else. We'll be making more videos, but please stay put.